Day 431. So today was okay. That's about all. Got up, did some work, tried to make the katsu coffee or whatever it is because I've been messing around with stuff. I don't have instant coffee though, so I tried to make instant coffee by grinding my beans to dust, and it just didn't work out. I ended up making something interesting, and it tasted fine, and I drank it, but it wasn't what I'd seen on TV or on my phone. Other than that, right, I ate lunch, I ate dinner. I didn't do great on the sugar today. But that was more midday when I got the notice that they are closing all state parks, at least through April 30th, but at this point it's to be determined. I understand the reasoning behind it. I wish that they had kept going with what they had, because as someone who's been visiting those state parks, there are very few people going, and so it was a great way for me to both social distance and exercise and get some fresh air. And now that's no longer going to be the case, and I understand why they did it, right? Churches, while technically open, shouldn't have more than 10 people gather. This weekend is going to be Easter. One of the things that everyone, does when it's nice outside is they go to the parks and they, do things, right? They do cookouts and all that type of stuff. And that just, the amount of people who do it is the worrisome. And so, not only has the state parks, but the Austin city parks, they've shut down all the not the bathrooms. They've shut down the pools and the golf courses and that type of stuff, but they left the hiking trails open and that type of thing. But they're going to shut those down, at least over the weekend, to ensure that people don't go out for Easter, essentially, and try to get together and, do something like that. So I at this point, I don't have to worry too much. I've got 2 more days, and then I'm fasting for a week, and so I wasn't going to do anything this next weekend anyways. But it puts me in a pickle for the weekend after, where I'd already, planned on doing hiking. And right now, the options are walk around the block, which puts me in more of a position to run into other people than what I would going to one of the state parks, or biking, which again puts me in the same position. So it's kind of counterproductive a little bit, at least in my sense, because I'll end up getting in closer contact with people than I would being on one of those trails. So, that's just what I'm going to have to deal with. So we'll see how that happens in the next month or two, and how I handle that. Otherwise, I did fairly well. I did my bike ride as late as possible so that I wouldn't have to deal with the weather. And so an hour and a half before the sunset, I was out riding, came home, brushed my teeth immediately so I wouldn't eat anything afterwards. And so far it's sticked. So we'll see what tomorrow's weigh-in is, and hopefully it's a little better than what it's been the past couple days.